So driving downtown, and there's a lot of news about tearing down these two towers over here on the Rensen. You can already see that the LEDs that they had that go around the top of the towers there, they're already turned off. And the reason I'm making this video is just to say that, you know, it doesn't matter how much people cry or try to petition something, or, you know, if you try to make a difference, it's really discouraging, because the people that own all the cards and have all the chips, you know, they're going to do what they want regardless what the people want. And you know, it's very unfortunate that they're basically strong-arming the city into essentially paying for the redevelopment of the towers, if you look into it. And I just wanted to say and show that, you know, they're going to do what they want to do, and it's going to be done. And all this has been planned out years in advance. If you go to the meetings and the things that happen, this has probably all been figured out at least 2 years ago. And it's a real shame that they're going to get rid of it, and I really wish that they could figure out another way to redevelop it. I know that there's problems with the towers, but you know, it is what it is. As far as, you know, what's going to be done is going to be done, and it's a real shame that, you know, the icon of Detroit, not in its entirety is going to be destroyed, but, you know, a part of it. And, you know, I don't really think that it's necessary to destroy it. And there's a lot of stupid things that happen in Detroit. Like, for example, I'm coming up here on Woodward here, and you know, they've got it blocked off, so you can't come all the way down to the bottom of Woodward. You can't make a right turn up here to get onto Woodward anymore. You got to go around, and you got to go to, you know, all these different roads. And there's a lot of redevelopment that's happening, and there's a lot of stupid redevelopment that's happening, and it's like, when you start taking away functionality of the city, it just really pisses me off. And you know, there's compromises that can be done. There's temporary shutdowns that can be done for special events, especially in like Hart Plaza, you know, when they're having a big event, you know, when they're having Movement or some other festival over there. But it's just like, things like this just annoy the hell out of me. And again, it's a real shame with the towers over there. Those guys are going to get knocked down. So anyway, I'd really like to see what other people's comments are. You know, I'd like to take a poll of what everybody's thoughts are if they do knock down those two towers. You know, originally I heard they were going to knock down all the towers, or all the four surrounding towers. Now it just looks like it's the two facing the water, and I think it's really going to be the two facing the water, simply because they've got the LEDs off the top. They're already trying to make it look like it's going to, you know, fade into nothingness just by turning those two towers off. So another thing interesting, it was very fast how the TFC or TCF or whatever the hell the name of that bank was, when they got their namesake put on Cobo, and now it's the Huntington place. That was very short-lived. I wonder why it was so short-lived. Was it because TCF didn't have enough money, or what was it? Not quite sure. But I do really like the renovations that they did on the bowl over here. It looks very nice now compared to what it used to be 20 years ago. So anyway, yeah, sound off in the comments. I'd really like to see what people's opinions are on some of the things that are happening downtown.